What is up, guys? God bless you all and welcome back to a new video. Like the title says, today we're gonna change the brake booster on the Nissan Sentra right here. Alright, so yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time you guys watching us. Like the title says, today we're gonna install the brake booster on the Sentra. I asked on the poll if you guys wanted me to make this video, and most of you say yes. If you didn't have the chance to actually vote on that post, make sure you turn on notifications and go to the community tab so you can actually participate on the next ones. So let me start talking and let me show you what are we gonna do today. So right here I have the new brake booster, and the main reason why I'm changing this is because the one I have on the car right now has a leak in the inside part. So obviously I have a vacuum leak and I want to fix it. So this one I pulled it out from the Sentra, and even though it's a little thicker compared to the one that I have on the car, it should work. So this one is actually located by the master cylinder. It is located right here, and basically I'm gonna have to pull everything out. So the plan for now is gonna be pull out strut bar. I'm gonna remove all this intercooler piping over here to have more space. I'm gonna have to pull out the brake master cylinder 4. I may have to remove a line or two to kind of like do everything out. Besides that, I have 4 bolts that is behind on the booster. You guys can see it right there. So I got the 4 bolts, and I'm gonna have also a clip because this part right here, this part right here attached to your brake pedal. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start basically working this out, and after this hopefully I'm gonna have a car with no vacuum leak. So yeah, let's go. So about 20 minutes later, I did struggle a little to pull those out because of my injury. You guys know what happened to me, but successfully I got the 4 nuts holding the brake booster, and also I removed the pin that holds the brake booster to the brake pedal. So right now, as you guys can see, I have no pressure at all. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and actually start pulling the master cylinder. So I should be able to move this. You guys can see how it jiggles. So again, I have a hose that this one's gonna come out. I'm gonna have this one and this one right there. This harness is gonna come out, and basically we should be, I mean, it's looking better than the last time, to be honest. So that's out of the way. So now let's make some space and get this out, and boom, yeah, just like that, I have everything out of the way now. So now I have actually good access to the brake booster. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead now, remove here. I'm gonna pull out the master. The idea of here is just to push for the master without actually trying to remove any of the brake lines, because if you do, you're gonna have to bleed the system. I try to avoid that, but last time when I did it, I have to pull, I think it was this one right here, because I have no, it's very close to the chassis, so I have no option to pull it too much. But let's get the camera in time lapse, and hopefully you guys can learn something today. Let's go. So after fighting with it, I finally got it out. I'm sure it will be easier if you've removed everything, but again, I do not want to mess with bleeding the brake system. So I have it right here, and this one on the right is the one I just pulled out from the Sentra. this one on the left is actually the one that I got from the B13, and everything looks the same. You guys can see that the hose nipple goes in the same position. Here everything is the same, and the only difference that I see so far is that this one is actually fatter, and you guys actually can see it right there. I mean, excuse my shadow, but I'm trying to work with what I have. There it is. You guys can see that that one is a lot thicker than the one I have, and I think it's going to give me an issue to put it in. Besides that, you want to make sure that this adjustment over here is actually matching the one you put it in, and then when it comes to the back, you want to make sure that this part here, this one right here, is actually have the same length, because if not, you're gonna have your brake pedals not gonna work fine, or it may, you know, be pressing the brake automatically, or it may don't even brake. So keep that in mind. So since I got basically that out, let me remove all these bolts, and let's pray to God that I can put it in without fighting too much. So yeah, let's go. So I got a buster almost in place, but right now I'm running into an issue. You see the clutch cable? Right now the bracket is actually on the way. It's somewhere over there. I'm gonna try just to actually mark it with the arrow right there. And because of that, I cannot put it in. I'm gonna try to remove that bracket. I'm gonna see if I have the tools right here, because most of the tools are in the shop, and I brought some of them here, but not all of them. So let me see what I can do, and next clip, this baby's gonna be on. Let's go. So exactly like I said, I went ahead and removed the bracket for the clutch cable, and the whole booster actually went in. You guys can see it. You guys can see it right there. It's actually all the way in. It's not bolt in yet, but that one's gonna go there. Now what I have to do basically will be to put that clutch cable back in there. You guys can see it, actually right there. And not only that, I actually also have a bracket for the fuel filter that I actually got from the other car. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I may have to actually get more hose, but the bracket is actually right here. It's right here, and it should go actually just like this before, just like that, to actually mount the filter right here, which I think is gonna give it a clean look. So now that I got out of the way, let's actually start mounting everything. Let's go. All right, so successfully I got the buster on this side bolt on. You guys can see that I put the master back. I have my vacuum line back, and also I'll successfully mount the fuel filter bracket that I got from the B13. I think it looks kind of nice. You guys can see it right there. Let me try to get close to it. There it is. So basically just bolt on from the same bolts from the master. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do now, we have 4 bolts in the inside to bolt on, which those are the worst ones, and the pin on the brake pedal. After that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna basically test everything, and I'm gonna show you the difference between this booster versus the other one on the car. So yeah, let's go. Successfully I finished everything inside. Right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just install the intercooler piping. I'm not gonna tie it up yet, but I want to set up the car, inspect for vacuum leaks, and we should be all set. And you guys can see that the air is actually solid, obviously because the previous one was a little shorter over here, or thinner. I'm not going to be able to pull my lines here where previously used to be, but besides that, you know, it's gonna fix my vacuum leak for free. I didn't have to spend another 150 on a booster, so that works for me. So yeah, Let's get this on in a second. And boom, yeah, just like that, a few moments later, we got everything back. Everything is mounted the way it should. The only thing I haven't do is actually I haven't tied the hose clamp for the intercooler piping. But besides that, everything should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead now and actually start up the car, and I'm gonna see if I have any issues with the idle, which I think I might, but it shouldn't be as bad as before. So yeah, let's go. Alright, let's figure it out what's going on, but I think it's... yeah, let's grab the laptop and see what's going on.
A little later.
Alright, so I didn't even touch the ECU at all, and now it's actually idling. It still have an idle surge, but I don't think it's regarding a vacuum leak. The car sounds a lot better, which is good. Also, we have a good oil pressure, about 25 psi. Little lean on the idle right now, but I think it's due the cold start settings on the new map since we changed to speed density. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and now and we're gonna actually go for a drive, and then when because I want to make sure the brakes are working good, and then after that we're gonna pull the hose here so you guys can see why I figured out this thing wasn't working the way it should. So yeah, let's go. Let's slam the brakes right now. Let's see how they... oh no, this thing feels good. This thing feels even better than what I had before. Yeah, like the pedal feels a little bit softer now, but at least it will lock the brakes. Like before, like before it wouldn't do that at all. This is amazing. Let's see. Oh yeah, this thing works amazing. So yeah, let's go back to the shop, and that's gonna be for this video. Alright, so I just got back home. I forgot the old brake booster, but anyway, car is driving as best as possible. Brake feels a lot better now that I'm home. Let me show you what I was talking about the old brake booster. So this one is actually the new one, right? The one that we just installed. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the camera right here, and I'm gonna pull out this hose, and you guys will listen the vacuum that actually is inside of the booster itself. All right, so you guys there, let's pull this out. Get your ears ready. You guys ready to listen? And all the vacuum is actually out. Now let's put the old one over here, start up the car, and we're gonna double check that real quick. All right, so for this demonstration, I'm just gonna put this one right here, and we're gonna put the vacuum right here. You guys see that is all the way in. It's actually right there. Let me put it right here for now. Let's start up the car, let's listen to the car, and then we're gonna pull it out, and you guys will understand what I'm talking about. Off the bat, I'm listening right now a lick. It sounds like... I'm sure you guys not gonna listen because it's hard to get on the camera, but yeah. So That stuff. You guys hear that? All right, let's throw up the car right now. So we got that out of the way. Let's pull this one out real quick. You guys ready? Nothing. Now let's start up the car with this one and let's listen the car idle. Car's on. You guys can listen how it sounds. As you can see, it's no idle surge. Sounds good. And let's turn off the car real quick. And now when I pull it out, right here. So yeah, that's how I find out I was having an issue with my brake booster. And that's gonna be for this video. So yeah guys, there you guys have it. The B13 now has a brand new, to me, brake booster, and we fixed the brakes and also an idle issue and a vacuum leak all in one. So I'm very happy with it. I went ahead and also adjust my timing a little bit, and I'm in the process of getting the car street tuned. So maybe in the next video we're gonna see that, but I'm trying just to get a lot of things done at the same time so we can go to the track this summertime. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys have a nice day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, and I will see you in the next one. God bless you all and stay safe.